It's not that I find it hard to meet girls, they do come up and chat me up from time to time. Sometimes I'm interested, I tend not to go for the prettier ones. I prefer the quirkier types. The truth is that Ron is my hero. He's always there for his friends, sometimes belligerently, but there nevertheless. He's also the comic relief in stressful situations, the funny guy with a great one-liner. And no matter how scared he may be, he will put aside his fears to support and protect the people he loves. To me, that represents true courage. People recognize me, call me Ron, and ask me questions. It's really cool and weird as well. I was the biggest Harry Potter fan. I read all the books. Ron was always my favorite character, because I feel like I relate to him, like we've both got red hair, we both like sweets, we've both got lots of brothers and sisters. I've got one brother and 3 sisters, and both scared of spiders. Being famous is wicked, but it's cool to be normal as well. I went out with people, but never anything too serious. It wasn't that easy. Now it's something I'm really looking forward to. I would date a fan, I don't have a problem with that. I look for a good sense of humor in a girlfriend. I've never fancied that footballer lifestyle. I suppose I could live that kind of flash life. People stereotype child actors and kind of expect you to go off the rails a bit, be a bit crazy, but that's not really happened yet. I've got a big family, so that helps, and they live really close to the studios, so it's just so much easier. I've always been quite a proud ginger, so I couldn't diet and betray the other gingers. So yes, I do want to try and keep things going if I can. I have a few things brewing, and if it doesn't happen, I did buy an ice cream van a while ago. So I always have that to fall back on. It's always at the back of my mind that acting might come to an end for me when Harry Potter finishes. I don't know if I'm good enough to have a long career. I've got a bit of an inferiority complex about my acting. My self-esteem is quite low in that sense. I like all Jim Carrey films. They're really funny. I'd be happiest standing at the back, strumming my little banjo where no one could see me. I've never been seriously involved with anyone. I've certainly never been in love. I've always preferred to keep things casual. Every time I come off set, I am just like a normal kid again. I've known Emma Watson since she was 9, we've watched each other grow up, formed this sort of brother-sister bond, and suddenly I'm leaning in to kiss her. Well, it felt completely wrong. But, you try to sink into the character and divorce yourself from it. We ended up laughing hysterically afterwards. I've just started school again, and it was a bit strange to start off with. It took me 3 or 4 days to get used to it. My friends have been great, they've been treating me normally. I always loved acting, but it's weird to think what I'd be doing if this hadn't come around. It's kind of a bit of a fluke how I got into it, so I'm grateful. I want Ron to stand up to Malfoy and punish him. But I like all the books. You've got to read them all to get the complete Harry Potter experience. 2 bad brooms can't really fly. Now if you miss the bus, you can't just go in your room and fly to school with a Nimbus 2000. Leave home? It's quite a scary thought. I'm not the most independent person, and that's the result. When you're always surrounded by people, it becomes quite normal. Before I knew there was going to be a film, I was the biggest Harry Potter fan. I read all the books. I'm so proud to be part of Harry Potter, and even prouder to be representing the Gingers.